Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. A lot has happened. Like I'm 25 now. Video, as y'all can see in the title, is about my birthday, basically. We're gonna talk about 25 things that I've learned in the last 25 years. I'm very grateful to be alive because I know a lot of people don't even make it to 25. I'm happy that I'm here, that I can share this with y'all, that I'm recording a video. Like, it's truly the little things, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just really loving the small things in life right now. I'm trying to take it a day at a time. I'm really liking this look. Like, I look so put together when I'm really not. At least not half the time. But yes, I made a list. I wrote down because I'm not gonna remember 25 things off the top of my head. It took me like 2 days to really like think about this, to write it down. Had some help as well. But it's really just from lessons, things that I've taken, like I said, from just living and experiences, both negative and positive, that I've learned from. So we could definitely get into it. Number 1. Blood is not thicker than water. Look, family is everything, I once thought. And this is no shade to my family, because families will always have their ups and downs. Family is great, you know what I mean? But in the recent years of my life personally, like throughout college and like now, I've come to notice, like, although I do have, few family members who care about me, or I'm pretty sure like all my family cares about me. Of course, if I die, they'll be sad, but it's more to life than just caring about someone, you know what I mean? Or if you do care, how are you showing it? I feel like blood-wise, there's really only a few that show up for me, and that's just my truth. That might not be somebody else's truth, but that's my truth. I've noticed that it's more people who are not my blood that are there for me, who show up for me, who care for me, who calls me, texts me, that I feel like I can go to first if something happens. Like, and I think that's crazy. I think that's, because when I was young, I would have done anything, for my family. But now I'm noticing, like, friends, more people who are not blood related to me, they're the people that I would do anything for. But like I said, that's just my truth. Y'all might experience something different, of course, but this is, like I said, 25 things that I learned in the last 25 years, and that's just that. Number 2 is, I can't even read my own handwriting. Do not keep anything or anyone around you that doesn't make you happy. I mean, what else is there to say about that? Nothing. Like, really think about how you feel after you meet with somebody. Like, if you're gonna go have lunch with a friend or family or an acquaintance, a coworker, whoever it is, like if you're gonna have lunch with them or you're meeting them somewhere, anything, like, and you dread that encounter or you leave that encounter feeling drained, dead them. Like, distance yourself from them, because your body tells you all, like, your body literally tells you, your emotions tell you how you, like, what it is from the get, you know what I mean? So it's like, you already know, like, your brain is already telling you what you need to know about that person, about your relationship with that person, all of that. I definitely have distanced myself from people who I feel like are draining, because it's like every time after I speak to you, I'm just like exhausted. Why I got so exhausted after talking to you? Distance, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes there are people that you care about a lot, and it's hard, but distance. Okay. 3, do things that make you happy. Life is short. That's another thing I've learned literally the past couple of months itself. Like, that, it, but it's like, we don't really live like it is. Like, we, where we have, like, a scheduled life, kind of. And I feel like, personally, maybe it's the Sagittarius in me, we should just go with the wind. Like, just freaking do whatever the hell we want. Obviously, that's unrealistic, but I mean, why not sometimes? And by do what makes you happy, I mean, like, if you go to the store and you like a shirt, as great as it is budgeting, and this is probably bad advice, as good as it is budgeting, and you know, sometimes you do have to save up for certain things, but it's like, if you like a shirt that's like $15 and you really like it, like I'm talking about, you know, once you leave the store, it's still gonna be on your mind. Why not make yourself happy and just get it? Like, if you want a freaking ice cream, you're on a diet, cheat. Like I said, this is probably bad advice, but I'm just like, we don't have to do everything in a conditioned way. Like, it's okay sometimes to just go out of that circle, like get out that box that we built for ourselves and put ourselves in. Like, as adults, I feel like we feel like we need to do things by the book, in a sense. Like, as a child, we're much more freer, we run wild, but as an adult, it's like we have to do boom, 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 boom. And if we step out of that, it's like, oh my God, no, buy the shirt, okay, buy the ice cream, take that trip, you know, like, go, just do it. Like, if you know it's gonna make your heart content, do it, okay? 4, money is not everything. It's not. It makes the world go round, and it's great to have, obviously, but it's not worth more than, like, I'm pretty sure y'all know this, it's not worth than a human being. It's not worth more than your life. It's not, like, it's just really not everything. Like, we put a lot of stock into cash, like just having anything of monetary value, and it's like, bro, live life, pay your bills, but live life, okay? Believe in something. In parentheses, I put yourself, which, I mean, yeah, believe in yourself. Believe in something, you know? I mean, I know there are people that are atheists out there, so I'm not necessarily saying believe in God, but when I say believe in something, believe in something. Like, believe you're gonna get that job. Believe, you know, you're gonna make it to the end of the day. Like, have something, I guess, in a sense, to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like, have something that, like, that keeps you going. Like, believe in something so you can wake up, because sometimes you need to believe in something just to wake up in the morning. 6, say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't say you're gonna do something, not do it. Because not only do you like a liar, it's whack. Like, if you're not gonna do something, don't do it. Like, say something, just stand on it. Like, people respect you more even if they don't like it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you'll be like, oh yeah, she don't play about that shit. When she say something, that's what she means. Period. He or she, whatever. Do that. You know, like, people do too much. People talk a lot and they never stand on anything that they say. That'd be the problem. Like, just say it. If you're gonna say it, back that shit up. Period. 7, let yourself feel what you feel. Hiding emotions, or keeping your emotions to yourself, that's so 2012. Like, we're in 2021, about to be 2022. Like, we don't, why do we need to hide our emotions? If we're mad, be mad. I let myself feel, because it helps me get over it quicker. I'm not gonna be mad and not show you I'm mad. No, I'm gonna let you know I'm mad. I'm gonna let you know why I'm mad. And then, you know, take a moment, take a couple hours, a couple days. Then I'm gonna get back to you when I feel better, when I'm not mad no more. But if I keep it to myself, I feel like, oh my God, like, it feels suffocating, at least to me. So it's just like, if you're sad, you know, if you wake up sad, be sad. Like, really though, like, be sad. Like, why we don't have, like, it's unrealistic to be happy every day, and you can't go through life being happy every day. Like, it's really, like I said, unrealistic. And you don't have to put a brave face for people. Like, you know, if you're sad, be sad. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel lost, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, number 8, don't feel sorry for yourself for too long. Now, like I said, bringing like 7 to 8 kind of ties together, because yeah, it's okay to be sad. Yes, it's okay to be mad, da da da. Or like if you're feeling down, and you feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough, I'm not good at this, I'm not good enough, da da da. We all go through that. We all go through that. But how long are we gonna keep feeling like this? What are we gonna do to not feel like this? If you feel like you're not good in one area, don't feel bad for yourself too much. It's okay to wallow for like a day, but what are we doing to pick ourselves back up? You know what I mean? Like, don't sit in your emotions for too long, because that's when like really the pressure really hits, and next thing you know, like you decide to do things that you shouldn't be doing, you know, like toxic shit. Like, if you're down, pick yourself back up. We can't allow other people to do that. We can't allow ourselves to feel sorry for ourselves forever. Like, that's, quite frankly, that's whack. And that's a bitch ass move. Like, you feeling sorry for yourself? Feel sorry for yourself like a day. Then tomorrow, what are we doing to change that? What are we doing? Whatever made you feel sorry for yourself, what are you doing so you don't feel that way no more? That's what it is, you know? Whew. All right, 8 or 9, sorry. Don't say something behind someone's back that you can't say to their face. Look, don't first of all, if you're a friend to somebody, don't be two-faced. Second of all, just say it. Like like, if you feel a type of way about something or about somebody, keep it to yourself if you don't have the balls to say it to their face, or if you're not confrontational. You know what I mean? Write it in your journal. Tell your therapist. But like, there's nobody should, like, if you have a problem with somebody, nobody else should know before that person knows, because that's just causing more drama unnecessarily. Okay, so tell your therapist, put it in your journal, or tell that person. Now, after you tell that person, if you want to tell somebody else, okay, because the person already knows, they're already aware. But it sucks when somebody hears like, oh, this person don't like you, or this person said this about you, or this person has a problem with you, and then you're like, I didn't even know that. The person never told me, you know? It's whack. So if you can't say it to their face, just shut up. Number 10 is, if you have an issue with somebody, let them hear it from you first before telling other people. That's 10. Really, it could be joint with 9, but we just gonna put it as 10 for the sake of this video. We already went through that. 11, forgive. Forgive. It's hard. It's hard. Forgiveness is hard. And you know, you hear this all the time probably, like, if not for like them, do it for yourself. But it's okay if you can't. Like, I think that's the main thing. Like, yes, forgiveness is good, but it's okay if you cannot forgive, because some people really just take shit too far. Like, if you feel like you can't forgive that person, don't forgive them. Period. Like, period. Honestly, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. You're not obligated to do that. Because in reality, if it doesn't bother you that you have not forgiven them, why should you? Like, why should you forgive them if it doesn't even bother you? Some people, not forgiving somebody eats them up, so they feel like they need to let that situation go for themselves. That's fine. But if you can't let it go, fuck it. Like I said, some people really take shit just way too far, that you really just can't find it in your heart to be like, it's okay that you did this to me. 12, romanticize your life. Dead ass. It's fun. Go take your laptop to a coffee shop, you know, to write your papers, edit your videos. Like, go walk in a park and record it. Like, create a day in a life. You know what I mean? If you have to become like a content creator to really romanticize your life and like create a day in a life short TikTok, do it. You know what I mean? Do it. Shit, you might eventually make money from it if you get a lot of views. So like, do things. Like, I feel like it honestly, because I've been doing it a lot lately, it honestly helps you get through the day, because it's kind of fun. It's kind of like, oh, okay, I got this to do. Well, let me romanticize it. Like, let me kind of pretend I'm this, you know, to kind of get through the day. Like walk around like you that rich bitch. You feel me? Go to Home Goods. Look at furniture. Like, you know, go to Starbucks, sit in that cafe, chill. Like, do it. It's fun. All right, 13. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Go to your doctor's appointment. You know, go get a pap, ladies. Like, go to your dentist appointment. You feel me? If something feels off about your body, make an appointment immediately. Do not let it sit there. Like, take your medication, okay? Like, don't miss the therapy session. Cut people off. Like, all these things, whatever helps you feel better mentally, physically, and emotionally, do that. Take care of you, because at the end of the day, you are all you got. Like, and I don't mean that like you don't have other people, like friends, family, but I'm saying like you were born alone and you're gonna die alone. You're the only person who knows you better than anybody else knows yourself. So it's like you're your best friend. You feel me? Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Like, that is so important. Like, eat right, exercise. Like, you don't have to get a gym membership. Go run around the block. You feel me? Walk the dog for like 20-30 minutes every day. Like, something, you know, to keep your heart pumping so you could just live a little longer. Right now, you know, we live in America. I live in America. Obviously, healthcare is trash. So it's really not as easy as just saying go to the doctor. I know that. But if you can, do it. If you have health insurance and you have that privilege, take advantage of it. 14. We're almost there, people. Go to sleep early. I need to follow this advice myself. The few times, yeah, and I mean few, that I have gone to bed early, it's helped. I wake up feeling refreshed, ready for the day. When I go to bed late and I wake up early or wake up late, I feel sluggish, I feel tired, I feel slower. Like, my brain is not as alive as it should be. Like, I feel like I'm thinking at 2 miles per hour instead of what I need to be thinking at. Even when I drink coffee, I still don't feel it. Like, going to bed early, and going to bed early also helps with anxiety. Like, you feel much more refreshed and calm throughout the day. Like, I promise you, I'm working on that myself. I need to take my own advice, but like I said, the few times that I have, it makes all the difference. And when you go to bed early, you wake up early, and you get everything done at a decent time. Like, if you have errands to run, you finish by like 2 p.m. and you have the whole day to do what? You can take a nap or go out with friends. You know what I mean? But if you're waking up at 2 and it's like, oh, then, you know, you still have to shower, eat, like, by the time you're ready to do something, the day is over, you know? But also, there's the nightlife. We're young, but honestly, if you're not going out, go to sleep. You know, put a movie on, knock out, drink some wine. 21 and up. 15, know your physical, emotional, and mental limits. If you're done for the day, you're done for the day. Period. If you are finished, you're finished. That's it. Like, mentally, if you feel like you cannot do this homework anymore, step away from it. Go to the gym. Go do something else, and maybe then come back to it, or just be done with it for the day if it's not due to that night. You know what I mean? Like, physically, don't push yourself too much. If you, like I said, if you're at the gym, you try to lift weights, for example, don't do too much. Like, emotionally, know yourself enough to know what you can handle. Do not let people emotionally break you, because there are people out there that are so vindictive that will try. If you already feel like this person, you can't deal with the person, or you're gonna get hurt, or the person repeatedly hurts you, dead it. Know your limits. Know what you can and cannot handle. And with those limits, we go to number 16. Set boundaries. Let people know what they can and cannot do to you. And if they cross those boundaries, be ready to cut them off. Like, I don't know. I'm 25 now, which I've only been 25 for a day. By the time y'all watch the video, a couple days, I'm ready to cut people off. Like, it's come easier to me. Like, I'm not dealing with shit that I do not want to deal with. Yes, it's gonna hurt because obviously, if you're in my life, you're in my life for a reason. If I care and love you, I care and love you forever. Like, it's never gonna like change. If I give a fuck about you, I'm always gonna give a fuck about you. But I can give a fuck about you at a distance. I can love you at a distance. We don't have to talk. I swear we don't. I'll still keep you in my prayers. We don't have to speak. You feel me? Because if I set a boundary and you cross it, you obviously don't respect me enough. You don't respect me at all, actually. If I'm telling you not to do something, you please do it. You repeatedly do it. What does that say about you? What does it say about me for allowing it? Absolutely not. Set those boundaries. Put your foot down with them. And let people know that they cannot fuck with you. Okay? Sometimes you have to make people fear you in a sense of like, not like being a tyrant, but you actually, yes, be a tyrant when it comes to yourself. Okay? You cannot be negotiable when it comes to your emotions or your mental health or nothing. There's nothing to negotiate. It's either this or you're out. Period. Like, you have to be a tyrant. You have to act like you are the queen and king of yourself. You feel me? So you have to rule with the iron thumb when it comes to you. Do not let people pass and get away with slick shit or anything. Because we're all adults now. And at the end of the day, people know exactly what the fuck they doing. Okay? That's all I'm saying about that. 17. This is my favorite, actually. Have at least one day out of the week where you do absolutely nothing. Obviously, realistically, it can't be every week, right? So maybe every other week. You know, if you can every week, that's great. Only because it feels good. It feels good. Like, you wake up and you know you don't have to do nothing today. Like, except like maybe watch a movie, sleep all day, maybe binge a show. You don't have to move from your bed if you don't want to. Put your phone on do not disturb, okay? This is your day for you. Like, honestly, have a you day. So even if you don't want to lay in bed all day, go pamper yourself if you can. You know, even if it's just something as simple as doing a face mask or having a bubble bath, like buying your favorite bottle of wine. Make yourself happy. Just one day where it's just all about you. I personally feel like the only day that's really all about me, obviously, is my birthday. But I should have more days like that because, quite frankly, I'm great. You're great. Why should we not, even if other people are not celebrating us, you know, every day, why can't we celebrate ourselves? Like, treat yourself. Honestly, if you have the bread for it and you have a good day, you accomplished everything on your to-do list, baby, buy yourself something nice. It could be something as small as your favorite candy. Buy yourself something nice. It gives you something to look forward to at the end of the day. Like, yes, I did this. Now I can have my favorite candy. I can have a Kit Kat. I can have a Dove chocolate. I could go buy my favorite bottle of wine. Like, be about you. All right, number 18. Learn to let people go. Yeah. Let them go. Learn to let them go. Like, they're not doing nothing for you. And when I say that, I don't mean like they're giving you money or whatever. Like, they're not feeding you, you know? Feeding your spirit. Let them go. They're not doing that for you. What are they doing for you? Don't do it. Like, keeping people around that's just dead weight, it makes your life feel heavy. It makes you feel heavy. Like, it's like carrying around dead weight. Like, you feel it. Like, don't do it. Just let them go. Especially if they want to leave. Shit, go open the door for them. Like, you want to go? Don't force people to stay in your life. Open the door. Here it really is. You know what I mean? Because especially if you know that you are a good person and you've done everything good that you want to do, that you could do. You know what I mean? And you're not like spiteful. You're not mean. And they're just dickheads. Like, or they're just bad for you. The door. 19. It's okay to feel stuck. A friend and I was having a conversation And you know, she feels like she feels stuck. And early in this year, I felt stuck. And when I felt stuck, I moved back home because I felt like I needed a big change. Granted, moving home was not the best idea. I'll say that. I should add that to the list. Like, when you move away, just stay away. But anyways, yeah, like I felt stuck, so I felt like moving would it be a good idea. She feels stuck and she's trying to do things differently in her life so she doesn't feel like that. But that's the thing. It's okay to feel stuck. Sometimes we feel like we're just doing the same shit over and over again. But if you feel that way, you know, don't let it get you down too much. Just reevaluate what you're doing every day to feel that way and what you can change so you don't feel that way anymore. You know what I mean? It's really not as simple as I say, but it's a start. That's a start. Changing up your schedule, you know, maybe changing up your wardrobe. Things like that, like small things like that will make you feel like you are doing something. You know what I mean? Look for another job, literally. Like, all right, 20. This one is very important, especially for women. Your body will change. Let it change. 18, 19-year-olds getting BBLs. Let me tell you something. My body has changed so much in the last 3 years. I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. I don't know what's going on. I do not. I just let it roll. I'm rolling with it. You feel me? And I've gotten thicker. You know, like I used to, you know, be slim, but you see these thighs, okay? They're huge. I've gotten thicker. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, everything was cool and like, oh yeah, like I'm happy, you know. I had to learn to get used to it. I had to learn to accept it, you know. If you are under the age of 25 or 24, whatever, if you're under the age of 25, don't do anything to your body. Do not alter it, because you have a grown woman weight on the way, and baby, good luck. Okay, good luck, because you don't know how it's gonna hit. You might get a fatter butt, your boobs might grow. I did not get boobs until I was 23. Yes, I'm talking about, I had like little itty bitties. Obviously they're much bigger now, you know, than it was at like 20 years old. Back then, BBL was not a thing. Even if it was a thing, I don't have money for a BBL. Let's start there. I don't have money for it now. So imagine at 20 or younger than that. But I see like a lot of kids, like young girls getting BBLs or whatever. And it's just like, your body's gonna change mid-20s, late 20s, 30s. Like, you're gonna get your growing weight. Forget about if you have a kid. Sometimes a lot of people, women's bodies come in after they have children. So I just feel like it's funny and quite sad that people want to change their bodies up so early when it's like, that's coming, honey. Just give it a second. Okay. All right. Number 21. The things that you are stressing about don't matter. A friend gave that to me, actually. This is true. School is important. For example, we stress a lot about that. We spend a majority of our life in school and majority of our life stressing about school. Then I'm out of school temporarily because I am going back. The exams, did they really matter? Well, yes, because I have a degree. Okay. But it's not just about school. Like, I'm not even using my undergrad degree. Like, and a lot of my friends from college are not using theirs. And I'm not saying not to go to college. That's your decision. It's just, it doesn't matter. Like, not college, but like, excuse me, like what you're stressing about right now, just college, a boy, definitely if it's a boy, it doesn't matter. Like, it's those little things, like, don't let them stress you out too much, literally. Number 22, fake it till you make it. Like, if you're not happy, try to put a smile on your face. If you like don't feel confident, put on something nice, do your makeup, ladies, men, put on something nice, go get a haircut, you know, so you can push yourself to like feel good. Like that's what we want to do. Like we want to feel good, and sometimes just putting on a nice outfit, the confidence comes back like this. Sometimes really just putting something cute on and maybe taking yourself out to dinner, you know, going to the bar, you know what I mean? Like fake it. Like if you're not feeling it, try to put your best foot forward and put a smile on your face and force that feeling. And by forcing that feeling, it may just actually become real. 9 times out of 10, it does become real. It really does. Number 23, show love to people that show love to you. The people who support you, support them back. Do not worry about people who don't. It doesn't matter. Friends, family, strangers, it don't matter. The people who support you, make sure you support them back. The people who love you, love them back. Show up for you, show up for them. Like, they tell you happy birthday, tell them happy birthday. Okay, they comment on your photos, comment on their photos. They share your work, share their work. And it's not even about, oh, tit for tat. Like a lot of people do things without the intention of getting anything back. But when you do something back for somebody, you make them feel seen. Show them that you appreciate that. Yes, you showed up for me here, and now I'm here for you. Like, it makes them feel seen. Like, and that's what you and everybody who does not want to feel seen, you know, like it's sometimes like a simple thank you is just enough, you know what I mean? But a thank you, and then 2 weeks later, you need me, I'm right there for you, just like you were for me the other day. People need that. 24, find a way to have multiple streams of income. The world is your oyster. It's your oyster. You all, anybody around our age, not even anybody around our age, older or not, we have the world at our fingertips. It's so easy to make money now, especially with social media. Find your niche, find something that you like and go for it. Make income off of it. Like, you know, like a lot of people doing the same thing with the content creation and stuff like that, but that's what's in. And if you're good at it, you better capitalize on it, okay? Like, don't just have a regular 9 to 5. What is your passion? And sometimes people don't want to sell their passion, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Sometimes the 9 to 5 is good because you make 6 or plus figures. Hey, you feel me? But invest in something. If you don't want to create content or be on social media, invest. You know what I mean? Like having multiple investments or having multiple streams of income, plus your regular day job. Why not? There's just so many things out there to make bread. Like, it's actually fucking ridiculous. All right, last but definitely not least, do not plan your life around people, especially a significant other. Now, granted, if you've been with somebody for like, I don't know, 10 years, I hope you're married. Let's start there. At that point, if you want to be married, of course. Some people don't believe in it, you know, that's their prerogative. But if you are planning your life, if you get a good job, like let's say you make a 6-figure job, you live in Texas and a 6-figure job is hiring you in freaking Washington, and you like it, you love what it is, it's a great opportunity, great benefits, and this is what you want to do, and here you go contemplating it because you with somebody, a boyfriend you've been with for like 3 years. Ma'am, sir, why are we thinking about this? This is what you want to do it. At the end of the day, I feel like if the person loves you, they'll either follow you or they'll make the distance work for a little bit. And if they miss you that much, if they do distance and they really miss you, they come into you. Or sometimes that's the perfect way to find out that y'all not meant to be. Hey, but people who are going to support you are going to support you forever, whether it's a significant other, a friend, or whatever. Do not build your life around them. And like I said, this is mostly talking to people my age, like in my age group. I have been with guys and I found myself building my future because I like to think about my future. It motivates me, right? Like what I want to do in life, where I want to live, the type of house I want to have, type of car, like who doesn't do that? But I find myself, if I'm with somebody, I'm involved with somebody, thinking, oh, okay, like I should get this many rooms because I want this. Is this person gonna like living there? Da da. Like when they finish, they're probably gonna finish school at this year, so this is the perfect year to move, and blah 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 blah. If I get a job in, like, why? What the fuck? Like, first of all, stupid. Cause I get disappointed every time. And my truth, excuse me, is not gonna be your truth, right? So like I said, I mean, do it based on how you're living your life, but 9 times out of 10, it's not worth it. So building your life around somebody, because if it's meant to be, I truly believe it will be. If it's meant to work out, it's gonna work out. So do what you want to do, period. That's it. 25 things I've learned in 25 years. If you're still here, I love you. You're great. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for staying here this long. If you're still here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm not ever gonna do a video like this again because it's so long. But maybe if y'all ever want to see, maybe when I'm 50, if I'm still doing this. Doubtful I'm gonna be doing YouTube at 50, but who knows? Like, or 30, next 5 years. But this video is long, so I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for being here, for following me. I appreciate you guys, and yeah.